Hey everybody, Caveman Mechanic here. Same question. Um, in this video, it's a short video. Um, I've been noticing in the blogs and in the comments and some of the forums, this spot welding is tripping a lot of people up. Uh, they're not getting their adhesion. Uh, they're not getting the penetration for the spot welds. And done a little bit of research and testing on my own, and I think I figured out the problem that most guys are having, and it's got to do with the hole for the clean coat. I've got a coupon set up back here. I'm going to get into that here in just a second. But basically what a lot of you guys were saying, when you were drilling your 1/8 inch hole and putting your Plinko's in, and then you take the Plinko out and just try to weld just that little 1/8 inch hole. And what it was doing was welding the front piece of metal closed before it actually got through to the back piece of metal to get it molten so that they blend together. And in essence, basically, you get done with your weld, push on it a little bit, and it pops free. I understand that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go through and show you a couple of little do's and don'ts that should remedy that problem for you. In turn, what it's going to do basically is change your spot welds into rosette welds, and it's pretty much the easiest way I've found to do it. But I'll pass it along, see if it helps you guys. Give me a second here to get the camera all set up, and we'll go from there. Okay, here you're looking at the coupons. There's actually two pieces of metal. Right now they're held together with 3 Plinkos. Alright, the reason, this is basically the same setup you guys are trying to use for your spot welds, and I'll remove this one first. This is probably the most common to you. That's the way most guys are doing them. What happens is when you start to do your weld, you have to go inside the hole without touching the surrounding metal on the first side to get the pool started on the back side, and then draw it to the front, sealing up both holes at the same time. What's happening is you guys are hitting these top holes, sealing them up, and never touching the back. Okay? So, here was one issue that one guy was talking about on the I don't know, I read it. It was a blog or one of the forums, and this guy said, "Oh no, that's not an issue because I used a spot weld cutter." Remember these? The notorious spot weld cutters? Yeah. Okay, well, here's the problem with those. This one was cut out with a spot weld cutter. You see, you still got your 1/8 inch hole. Problem is that the spot weld cutter cuts out such a large diameter of the first piece of metal that the spot weld cutter is actually a larger diameter than the Plinko itself. So once you drill it with the spot weld cutter, and then you try to put your Clinko in, the only thing that gets held is the back piece of metal, because the Clinko, if you can see here, look real close down here below it, you can see the Clinko is just sitting in the hole. You can actually take this piece of metal completely away without taking the Clinko out. Okay, so it's not holding the metal together for you. So, I suggest going into your metal and taking your 1/8 inch drill, drilling like you would for your original spot Clinko, and then leave the originals every 3 or 4 holes, but the ones in between, take them out and drill just the top piece of metal with a 1/4 inch drill. If you look, you see that's got the 1/8 inch hole behind it. It's got a 1/4 inch hole in front of it. The bottom of these Clinkos are about 5/16, which makes them larger than this hole, but not larger than the 3/8 hole for the cutter. So this, you'll be able to put your Clinko in and draw it down, and it would still hold the top piece of metal. Okay, if you do that for all but about 6 or 8 of them around your piece, leave them like the originals, and then let me show you the difference using this bad hole here first. Okay, and then I'm going to rosette weld this shut so that you get an idea of what the rosette weld is and how to do it. Okay, now keep in mind, I'm using this on minimum setting. Got my wire speed about 5, and all I'm going to do on this hole is come in see how much welding that took? Weld just that hole where that cutter went. Okay, that did hold, and it's sealed up. It's not pretty. I wouldn't even call that a usable weld, but however, this is the 1/4 inch one that was drilled. See how it's set in there? Now you can take this one And if you notice, it's quite a bit better looking weld, and it's showing complete penetration to the back end. Now, to be fair, your 1/8 inch hole that your Twinkos are in, when you try to do them without, if you try to do those without opening up this front hole to 1/4 of an inch, this is what you'll get. Okay, notice that took very little time. Took very little time to do it. Okay, sorry about that. Took very little time for me to do this one, but what it was, the reason it took so long, so short a time, is if you look really close, there is a piece of the wires came through, but no sealing of the back hole, no heat affected zone, absolutely no penetration, and as a matter of fact, it's not even welded. Okay, look at the large heat affected zone where the spot cutter used on the front, and you still got hole in the middle that couldn't seal up in this large heat affected zone. Okay, the third one was the 1/4 inch on the other side. It sealed the hole. You've got the little bubble, so you got penetration. You got a relatively small heat affected area, and on the front you've just got a little bump to grind away. Whereas this one, you got divots, you got holes, you got porosity, just all kinds of stuff. And this one looked like it's sealed, but again, it's not holding nothing. Okay, so I'm hoping that this helps you guys out some. Like I said, I would do all of my Klinkos first, and then leave a Klinko in on the 1/8 inch, drill the next 2 or 3 holes at 1/4 inch, just on the one piece of metal. Then leave another one at 1/8 inch, drill the next couple, 2 or 3 at 1/4, leave one at 1/8 inch, and do that all the way around your piece. That way, then you go back, once you get all the ones that you drilled spot welded like this, then you can go back, remove these Klinkos, drill the 1/4 inch through this piece, and then do them like this, and that way you get each one of them, you get a good bond between both groups of metal. I'm hoping you got to see some of it. Sorry I didn't use the cam, the darkening shade for the cam, because it was just too much to set up. But that hopefully will help a lot of you guys with your spot welding and replacing those panels. All right, have a good day.